We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Brad Carrington is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1. Misses, ball
two.
Balls,
one strike.
The 2-1 home.
Ball, that's just out.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball four, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up to the plate, John Heim, and he's certainly been making a run for that top spot in the home run standings with his performance over the last couple of weeks.
And don't think that the guys above him haven't looked in their rear view and seen how hot he's been. He is coming, and I wouldn't be shocked if he catches him here in the next couple weeks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Heim is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. Into the box now, number 13.
Counts 1-0.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Carrington, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Ready with the 1-1. Runners off for second. Hit to short. Story picks it up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is four. The third baseman,
Now at the plate, George Riley has come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, he had a very strong month driving in runs last month as he drove in over 20 runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. James Paxton, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid season up to this point. 15 wins on the year, and that's a pretty good number. He's going to look to add to that total in this one here today.
Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rockies, the left fielder.
And the pitch.
Oh,
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
batting second, the second baseman, Tony Walter.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit down the line at first. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Trevor Story steps in now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. Number 23 for him thus far as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Paxton has his sign. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
strike.
strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Matt Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Colorado. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Bobby Witt Jr. First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strike. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Brandon Hart.
Into the box now, Brandon Hart. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Yeah.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking
I got 1 ball,
for it.
1 strike.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Aye.
Called strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll come into play here at .319. 28 home runs and an even 90 RBIs. The 1-0 home. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he is in there.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
So striding in, Michael Conforto. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball well outside.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the
Outside,
second ball. And it's fouled away. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots, he was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Turned on down the line. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
In now for Colorado, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball one. One out, nobody on. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high.
I got 3-0.
It's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early. An issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Dom Nunez, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A pitch out. The throw
He's out.
on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Hey,
I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Carrington. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch.
ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. is
Ball
taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up and
3-0 the
in.
count.
Big danger now. It's 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Fouled away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter.
Striding in, John Haim. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Owings.
And that's in there for strike 1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Stepping in, Tony Walters. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The right fielder,
Settling in now,
19.
Charlie Blackman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Blackman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
The count.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Rockies are out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off.
Ball.
And he misses 2-1.
That's
A
ball
little
3.
too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Down to 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays
Ball
off
4.
there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Riley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Riley.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here comes the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Digging in, Bobby Witt Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Change up. Good pitch there. 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, and this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
At the plate, Brandon Hart.
Off the
As
plate,
he'll
ball
take a
one.
look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a two-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one. I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Ball one, as the changeup misses well off the inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
No, inside.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Ball, that's
three.
outside.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3 runs already home here. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Inside ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Still only 1 out in the inning.
Ball, that's
fastball well off the plate for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Brad Carrington.
Standing in now, Brad Carrington.
Counts
And
1-0.
he'll take a look at ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the 1-0.
Too high. Ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The set and the 2-0.
Aye. The count is 2-1.
Slider misses, and he's in
balls,
danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Nope,
and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Matt Kemp is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And the pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 13 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Number 52 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 52.
So stepping in, John Haim.
Leading off for the Warriors, the second baseman, John Haim.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate now, number 13.
Nope,
as he
that's a
lays
ball.
off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And there's
that's
ball
off the
2
plate.
now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Just off the outside
outside.
that time. Laid off for a ball. George Riley is on deck. Full count now. Nobody out, runner on first. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, George Riley.
Ball
and
1,
a
no
pitch
strike.
out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Two balls.
Clearly
no
trying to
strike.
control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that
Ball
runner
1.
on base.
Is
safe.
not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
What do
Checked
you
his
got?
swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready once again, Bobby Witt Jr. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a miss, and he's
0-2
in
is the count.
control. 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And he
1 ball,
misses
2
there.
strikes,
1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
First and second now, 1 man out. A little too much
that's
bite
off
on
the
the
plate.
breaking
Ball
ball
2.
that time as it's well off the outside. Working for the punch out and the offering.
The count's full.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground now for Story, could be 2. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
A great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brandon Hart, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Jairo Diaz, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz. Now back left field.
So now to the plate, Juan Soto. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Ball,
and that
that's
misses
down.
2-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Warriors lead this one 6-3. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at
Ball
it.
2-1 the count to Pillar.
2-1.
Now the pitch. Well, he just threw that
I got the
fastball
count, 2-2.
by him. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hard hit to first.
Got him.
He'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Dom Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. He's outside
Ball,
for a
that's
ball.
out.
To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Colorado.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A swinging
No ball,
strike,
2
and now
strikes.
it's 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping up now, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Brandon Belt is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. No hits to this point.
Ball,
Now a
that's too high.
fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing? He's down 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Step on the bag for one. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Brad Carrington.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brad Carrington. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Warriors are out on top 6-3. Into the box now, Tony Walters. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Tony Walters.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tony Walters becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
2-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Ground ball right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Up next for Colorado.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
3 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Tyler Kinley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 40, Tyler Kinley.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, John Haim.
John Haim.
First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, number 13. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
The third baseman.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Into the box, George Riley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Soft liner to the left side, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
The batter,
stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Brandon Hart will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the stretch.
Hey! One ball, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Get up and stretch. New York is out in front here, 7-3. Blake Snell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Nolan Arenado.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1,
1-0.
no strike. Ball, that's
First 2
low.
pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Heading for second is Arenado. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Matt Kemp.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Arenado rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
No one out with a runner at second. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Andrew Miller comes on now, and he'll take over. With nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Number 13 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in now, Dom Nunez. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Owings. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This ball will be chopped foul. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for James Pazos is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. At the plate, Juan Soto. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The right fielder,
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. Ready now, Brandon Belt. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Cody Bellinger will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brad Carrington. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
But the runner's back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Carrington blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. Scott Ober enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
The catcher, number 5, Brandon Hart.
Standing in now, Brandon Hart. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he puts it away to stop the...
Your attention, please. Now playing.
Standing in, Tony Walters. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no
A
strike.
ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Charlie Blackmon.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Not
2
close.
balls,
It's
no
2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 2-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Aye.
1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail by a bunch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
We got 3 and 2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder.
Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
That's ball
2-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball
Just
3.
a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Count is 3-0.
Cody Bellinger is on deck. Ready with the 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the count will be full. Ninth.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so
Cody. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Rockies down to their final out now. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone. And he handled it really nice.
Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard. Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
Tony Walters is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. 13-9, the final score in this ball game.